Jungkook. Jin, what the hell? Why did you have to scare her like that? Jin, that's not my fault. I was just shocked. That is one of the most worst I think I ever seen. Meryl carries on crying and gets over more choked up over our shouts. No, sweetheart, please don't cry, I say him, pulling her on my knee and hugging her tightly while stroking her back. Shh, I whispered, causing her to silently climb down. Once she stopped crying, I pulled away and lifted her top once again to see the berries. She rubbed her red eye and sniffs while Jean very carefully applies medicine on the berries. Once finished, he stand up. I'll get her some water so she can take her some painkiller and I'll tell Yoongi to cook something for her. I know she goes off just leaving me and my little. I turn my gaze to her to see she's looking down at her lap and fiddling with her finger in discomfort. How about we watch a film, huh, little one? She nods, getting a bit excited. I pick her up, place her on the bed and turn on my 58-inch 4K TV. They stand in front of the bed. I gave her the remote and as she flicks to Netflix, I pull her between my legs so my body is around her and take her into the covers with me. She picks a Disney film and she is so engrossed in the film that she does not notice she is holding tightly onto my hand that are either side of her. Her cute fingers are so tiny, her touch is so soft compared to mine. She back into the room with a glass of water and some pill for her, which she quickly takes without a fuss like a good girl she is. She leans back onto my chest, completely transfixed with the TV screen as the princess and prince finally meet. Jean and me smile as we look at her, completely in awe of her beauty. Yoongi should be up with some food soon, he whispered to me before leaving, and soon enough he did. My little eyes open wide in delight as Yoongi comes in with a big pot of ramen and pair of chopsticks. Before I can question if she likes it or is allergic to anything, she has taken the pot and began to swallow a bit in her mouth. She stops suddenly and starts to fan her mouth. I hand her the water quickly, which she gulps down. I chuckle to say, "Too hot?" She nods and Yoongi leaving knowing he is not longer in need. I take the pot from her grip along with the chopstick and turn her around to so she is facing me. I pick up some of the ramen and softly blow in the before letting her eat. She signals she likes it. After finishing the pot, she slunks to bed to between my leg and watch the movie again. I can't help but stare at her cute eyes, her small bottom nose and her soft plump lips. During the fiction of the movie, I gently remove hairband, keeping her shoulder length hair up and as the curls numb down, I pull the hair out of the way to behind her back. I slowly pierce the scarf by her right ear. Hearing a gentle signal she likes it. I carries on, she cutely taps her hand on my thigh along with Disney songs. Finally the film ended and I saw her eyes beginning to become sleepy. Come on sweetheart, let's give you a shower and then you can rest. Sounds good? She nods and smiles before we get up and I hold her hand order to take her into my insert. I point out where is everything including her towel and my oversized t-shirt and boxer brief she can use. I assure her the underwears were new and she giggled, a little embarrassed that she would be wearing some of my clothes. Other than I closed the door and let her shower in peace. As soon as I heard the water turn on, I made my way out of the bedroom and to the games room where I know most of the guys would be. When I was I was right, I saw the all boys there with Jimin and Taehyung beating each other in Mario Kart and the other watching on the behind the couch. They all loud shouts until Taehyung finally won, which is when they noticed me. They all looked in silence until Taehyung burst out. I hear she's a little. Jin quickly slapped his hand around his brother's mouth but smiled savagely as he had been plussed for telling them all about my little. I roll my eyes and sit on a free chair. Yes, she is. And before you get any ideas, Taehyung, she is mine, not for you. I give him a warning. He has a little before, so I know he would be excited about my girl. Just don't overcrowd her or be too loud. She's easily scared. I'm not surprised seeing as her last caregiver was Kai. They all look a little bit shocked, trying to imagine the hell she would have gone though, in Kai's position. I sigh and rub my face in my hand, trying to think this through. You need my help? Taehyung says. I know exactly what he means by it. Although I have meant littles, I have never looked after the one, so he is really my best hope at the time. What the hell am I supposed to do? I asked as he gets excited at the fact that for once I am coming to him for help. I need to meet her first. Then I can help you. I know, but as she is in the shower at the moment, but I will text you when she is ready. After announcing that, I get up and leave to check on my little. Should I even calling her that? I ask myself, what do I call her? See, this is why I need Taehyung's help. I enter my bedroom and sit down on the bed, lean over so my hands are supporting my head weight. Are you okay? I hear a gentle, angelic voice surface from the bathroom. Her touch is so soft I didn't even hear her open the door and came in wearing my t-shirt and underwear. I whispered too quick for her to hear. She lifts her head in confusion. Nothing, sweetheart, come here. I become her to bed and she sits down beside mine. I want you to meet someone, Angel. Is that okay? She nodded excitedly and I text Taehyung to come up. Very soon after he knocked on the door and I reply with a simple come in while shooting the closer my little in a protective way. Hey little one, they say in a friendly tone while approaching her. She suddenly seemed a little nervous and stuck her body behind my strong arm. She played with my finger nervously. It's okay, sweetheart. He won't hurt you. She nodded and peeked out at my Hyung from behind my arm. What's your name, princess? Taehyung asked her. I'm Hyun, she said, politely holding out her trembling hand for him to shake. He does so and closer at her. You are such a good girl, are not you? She nodded fancifully, warming up to him. I can't help but feel a little jealous. You need to reassure her every time he does something you like. Remember to use nicknames. She shall like that, Taehyung said to me. I'm guessing she is age around 7, so there is not need for braces or anything like that. And she should be able to care for herself independently with things like showering, going to the bathroom. However, I also keep an eye out because little space sometimes very unpredictable. He speaks softly around my little as if he has not single-handedly killed hundreds. I guess I'm going to have to be like that too, but it should not be too difficult. Oh, and before I leave, remember to set a list of rules that will be easy for her to understand and follow. And along with that, a list of punishments. Yun carries up to playing with my finger as she does not pay attention to what Tae is saying, and I find it adorable. She giggles as she traces her finger along the tattoos on my arms. Okay, I finally say to Tae. Say goodnight to Tae, sweetheart. I say as softly as possible. Good night, Tae Oppa. She says cutely and starts to wave her hand as he disappears out the door. Before I can say anything else, she keeps off a silent yawn, trying to keep it in, not be rude. Are you tired or not, you little one? I ask her. She makes shake her head till rests her weight on my chest that is now in front of her. The low chuckle I gave her causes a gentle vibration reverberated through her, which seemed to claim her even more. I pick her up and tuck her under the cover. I kiss her forehead and she immediately falls asleep. I spend a few minutes keeping her eye on her to make sure she is okay and then go off quietly to my office. I log on to my warehouse security camera and see my man have put a tie up in a room for me tomorrow. Gosh, the way I want to hurt this man. I carry on with a furious bit of paperwork I have to sort out regarding deals with companies and other gang. I was about to turn off my laptop when I heard a frightened scream. Hope, where are you? I heard the sub get louder. I'm here, love. I see a small figure run into the room and into my embrace. What happened? Why are you crying? She takes a quiet broken breath in and replies, There is a scary man. Before I can comfort her, a A worried Namjoon came running in. Cook, I swear, I didn't mean to scare her. I was just looking for you. My little buried her face into my chest and I claimed her gently. It's okay, love. Don't cry. I don't like it when you are upset. After hearing that, she began to climb down. What the hell, Namjoon? I said, though, gritted my teeth. They suddenly appraised as well. He must have heard her cries too. Sweetheart, go with them back to your bed, okay? I'll be there soon. She ran over today and held his hand, trying to avoid Namjoon at any cost. They take her out of my office, leaving an angry me and worried Namjoon. Taehyung POV. God, am I jealous of Cook? I want to have this angel as my little. Plus, I would actually know how to take care of her, unlike him. I watch as she tried her red eyes. I chuckle and pick her up so I can get her to bed as fast as possible. She wrapped her leg around me as I sped walk to Cook's room. Teoppa, who is that scary man? She asks cutely and I try to not to have a meltdown over her sweetness. That's Namjoon, sweetie. He really is not scary. I promise. Trust me, Cookie can be even scarier sometime. I realized that was not the best thing to say as she gets a little bit uncomfortable. But not with you, Pumpkin. No, with you, he is a soft leg just like the rest of us when we are with you. He giggled as I correct myself and Cook entered the room. He looked like he was just scrolled Namjoon so hard to there he won't be enjoying this extra chorus this week. Thanks, Tae. You can go now. I know and leave the room before I get scrolled as well. Jungkook POV. I don't say anything to my little, just enjoy her refreshed face which she hid in the cover as I strip down to my boxer. I laugh at her adorable action and climb onto the bed next to her. She settled down at the very far side of the bed. Princess, I want to do anything with you. Don't want to meet you, no? I would never take advantage of you. She stands what I am trying to say and relax her tense body as she settles down a little closer to me. I can feel the breath on my neck and feel a small pattering of her heart. It makes me feel calmer than I think I ever have. Good night, Angel, I say as she falls straight asleep again. I spend 2 minutes scrolling through my phone until I feel my girl's body struggle up to my side as she sleeps. I take that so as cue to go to sleep, so I turn off my phone and get comfy with her. You know, I never thought that it would end like this. I wake up happy, which was a first. You see, with a beautiful little in my arm. I could so easily forget about everything and just exist for once. Unfortunately, work must be gone, so without disturbing my little, I got out of bed and left for my office. After maybe 30 minutes of my working, I feel a small figure looming behind my Mac screen. I look over to see the angel standing there. I notice something is off though. And why is she back in her dirty clothes? Princess, what are you doing in your dirty clothes? Do she cut me off with? I am not in a little space. This is a huge 180 in turn of her persona. Before she seemed cute and figural, but now she is turned tough and like she could quietly easy fend for herself. I'll be out of your hair now. I don't expect me to be like I was before anytime soon. Before I leave, I would ask for one thing. I'm merely not completely shocked about what the hell was happening. I want revenge on Kai. I know you have him tied on somewhere. I should take out of the pocket knife and begins to play with it. Would like to make him hurt. How? Where did you even get the knife? Yun. I'm surprised you don't search me or something when you let me in your house. I would have thought the great Jeon Jungkook would have been less trusting. Look, all I want is to get my revenge and leave. Understand? What if I don't want you to leave? I say, not holding back. Yun, did you really fall for my little side that quickly? She said, creating a silence as I found it difficult to talk about my feelings. Listen, I'm not all sweet and giggly like that all the time. The real side of me, this side is deeply fucked up. And I don't want to get anyone else involved in that. So, will you let me see him? I know, trying to ignore the sharp pain in my chest. For a second, I thought I had finally found the one. Wait, I say before she leaves the room. What if I went you regardless of which part of you are present? I guess she is thinking about it because she simply looked down and walked closer. You're going to have a proof I can trust you before making a statement like that. How about we make the till then? There is an annual Mafia Ball coming up in a few days, so why don't you accompany me? Wait, you know about that? She laughed at my stupidity and I have to swallow down my dominant side. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, she said, biting her lip to stop smiling. God, how I would love to bite that lip. No, Jungkook, stop, I said to myself. Okay, we will go together, then I will let you see Kai. But Kitty, I said, strolling up to her, watch who are talking to. I have my thumb and forefinger holding her chin, so she looking directly in my eyes while my other hand is somewhat tightly squeezing her waist. She nods and I feel her heartbeat rise. I guess nickname are bit of little side triggered to her. I smile knowing I have found a easiest way to get her cute side back. She must easily trust me if she is okay with showing me the trigger. Obviously, I won't use to my advantage, but it's interesting to know in the case to being her naughty.